So we got Ted Farrow's Omega clearance. We also found out about Ted Farrow and what happened to Ted Farrow, which um, we were told rather than shown. A little yikes, but and yesterday we dealt with some glitches that were not fun. So hopefully we don't have to deal with those today. Um, we've got the thing that we need for um, capturing Hephaestus, the Omega clearance. Now we can enact plan. We've got 4 story missions left. Main story missions left, based on the
Welcome back.
Power Picks mission list that I saw. Before we do that, let's connect.
There we go. More data for the dome.
Alright, she can get a background of San Francisco here.
I like this one.
He likes all of them. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your subfunctions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct, but the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating.
Alright, big words.
Reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Oh boy. Phone's freaking out. Hey Kelly, how's it going? Welcome back. Going all right? Glad to hear it. Sense of direction here.
Aloy.
Oh, I wanted to talk to him with it. Here we go.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
So there are times when we get these options and they really don't seem to make a difference either way.
Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand!
Let's hope today is nice for you
You're
to
right.
watch.
I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
I would assume it's the same. Because none of the other choices have really mattered all that much. Just giving the illusion of choice, like some of the things in Telltale games.
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you.
I'm sure that dialogue is the only thing that was made different by making that choice about protecting her.
But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Are you ready to go now? Got a world to save.
Aloy, whenever you are ready.
Have you played through Mass Effect?
To make final
I feel like that had some of the better choices. You know, your choices mattering more. Where's my stash? Okay. Yeah, I feel like everything, all the choices I made in that, aside from the last Mass Effect 3's end, I feel like had an impact on what I had to do. Mass Effect creep. McGee, how's it going? Have you started 2 yet? All right. Outfit upgrades. Uh, we might as well. While I'm here, start after Plague Tale. Uh, Plague Tale is great up until the final boss. The first one was your favorite? I feel like number two's was my favorite of the ones when I played through them all last year. I feel like that's the general consensus is people like do the most. Let's see. Food pouch, all right. I don't really eat shredders, but all right, let's do it, gamers. My one of my big complaints with
Hello
this
again,
game's
Aloy.
dialogue wheel is that you can't say I should go and just leave.
Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta. I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
So we've come across Cauldron Gemini before, but weren't able to access it, and now we know why. We had to get our crew together for this team shot here. Aww.
Connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off.
They're setting off different pulses to try to draw the enemies to different positions.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime. Activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime. Activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Oh no, not 13F.
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
That means machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come!
Vor'll stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it.
Be careful.
Stay back! Get back! Need a hand over here!
Can I, maybe finish this fucker off? Thank you.
Right away from Beta!
It's all done for now.
All right, the behemoth. All right. Sure. All right, have it set to neutral kind of thing.
You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled. Deeper into the facility.
All right. Should probably be careful before making a run like that. Gone terribly, terribly wrong.
Okay, I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
All right. Assuming that's what it's wanting me to do here. Or, you know, you could have just grabbed or shot your thingy at the thing. That's the technical term, the thingy at the thing. Alright, here we go.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there is a huge power draw coming from the next chamber. Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Oh, okay. Go. All right. Problem solved.
It's some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right? What kind of machine is it trying to build? I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting.
Gotta stop, drop, settle down, and open up shop. What are you guys playing today?
I gotta find where Festus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Catch a ride on those metal carriers. Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it. Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to the power node. I think that could work. I think it could.
Alright, there's machines in here.
Just a little longer. Okay. How to drive Festus out of here. There should be a node you can override near the central platform. Thanks. Maybe I should deal with these machines first.
Alright, let's see what we're working with here. Quest Hunter, almost done with it. It's a snooze.
Oh, not happy to see me? I can keep going.
Alright. I mean, we're gonna have to platform our way over here.
Oh, great. The machine's on the way. Theta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
All right. I don't know why it's not letting me do the critical strike. Alright, alright, and then we'll take out the... Oh, I was gonna say we can take out the Grimhorn from up here, but... Alright. Alright, Big Chungus. Alright, so the rare piece is the horns. Where's the grapple point? Alright. That. Alright, rare piece salvaged. Oh. Oh, you can use a ramp? No, there is no ramp. Alright. What are you doing, bud?
May give it a taste of its own weapon. I got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. Managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
Oh. Any other useful materials? Alright. Oh. Second cauldron chamber.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
When you get comfortable, you get complacent. When you get complacent, that's when you make mistakes.
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy, more machines keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out.
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right. Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity. I think we can do this, Aloy.
Love that purple glow.
Might be able to catch a ride on the rail. Go over the shield. Alright. Let's just out of here. Got it.
What? What are you, sir? I don't remember you.
There goes a piece.
All right. Well, they're not really Apex if getting their shit pushed in this easy. All right. There's more. All right.
Oh, here we go again.
Keep moving the goalposts here on me.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
All right. Fire Bella back. Blow his sack up. Where's... Oh, there. Never mind. Alright, that's a strat. Just, if I don't know where they are, I'll just say, where are they? And then they'll be right there in front of me. Alright, there we go.
There. Node access restored. Now you can override it.
Good work.
You did the heavy lifting.
Alright, that's a gun I can pick up. Never mind. Or, you know, you could, instead of doing the strong attack, you could do it on the objective marker.
Okay. This is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine Hephaestus was building. It must have finished.
Alright, we'll have to see whatever it is.
Whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I can distract the machine.
No. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
Suddenly she's ready to
Safe.
go into danger. Alright, what are the unused things you're freaking out about? Edit weaves. Alright. Oh, all defense is a thing. Alright, let's Do all defense. And then um sure. And then our sniper bow. Here we are. Alright, that's the one that's already equipped. Alright, it should be fine. It says before he gets destroyed.
Deploying priority.
Slaughter spine.
I should scan it first. Those things on its legs are glowing. I think it's charging up. Finished charging. It's covered in plasma.
Covered in sticky goo. That.
Got its tail.
Okay.
The heavy weapon.
Um. I lost 2 health on that, and she fucking made it seem like the end of the world. Fuck.
Charging up again. It's done.
You did it! There should be one more note to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
Oh, it's just a gun. Just a gun. Did I knock off any other parts? What? Oh, it's a no that it wants me to go to.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
The seed core.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along.
Oh, she's gonna die. I know it.
And you, Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right
Or
back
he's
at
gonna
you.
die. Someone's gonna make the sacrifice play. Ooh, it's probably gonna be Beta because he told her about Rost and how Rost sacrificed himself for us in the first game. That's what love is. Someone dying as always, yeah.
The bypass is done.
The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. And we better get started with the merge. It's all set up.
Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
I have a feeling something not right here. Oh,
Look!
Well, hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
so these guys are like 1,000 years old. No pun intended. And they've kept themselves alive with technology and pure evil, I guess.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
He looks like Gary Oldman.
Now we're having fun, right?
Been kidnapped by Peter Pan.
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her! I can't even see her!
What did Carrie Ann Moss do? They've got these energy shields around them that are like impossible to penetrate.
Beta.
Although we did see someone get their shield wrecked, but it required this giant weapon that I don't know why they didn't bring this weapon into the place with them.
Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain.
Mostly
I can
emotional.
assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
All right, lots of points here. That's gonna be useful for like end game shit, I guess. Weapon stamina. Okay, what do you do? Alright, so this is fully loaded. Let's do that. Alright, and then gonna let me select it as my active one. Oh, I have to hold down the square button. She should have led with the breakfast thing. Yeah. Have you seen my movie, The Matrix? About killer machines too. That comes out on Blu-ray on Tuesday. I have my copy coming. I know DDA absolutely hated it, but Matrix franchise is
favorites from my collection.
huge
Rescued
part
and stored here just before
of
I
my
went off-world. Take a
film
look,
education
if you like.
as a kid.
I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss. Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
You want me to look at your artwork?
There is much we are trying to save. The Gust. By Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it. My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later.
Oh, you could have used that fake exposing technology in Animal Crossing when you're buying fake art from what's his face.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the Cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
Okay. Looking very Last of Us here.
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
Breakfast better be good. Yeah.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back, and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere, remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
Saw one of them get murdered.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tanakh capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
So what's really frustrating about the story is that Silence, we haven't seen in like 25 hours. And Regala, we haven't seen in like 15 or so. And, you know, they're major antagonists, just like Venus are, but all the antagonists kind of disappear while other shit is going on.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes, though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her.
Or with you.
She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When
Clever girl.
Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Everything about Keanu Reeves and his personal life.
Start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful.
Yeah, because that's...
By the time I
like,
finally figured it out, the walls were closing in.
Rich
Far's
People
machines were
101.
devouring the earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
I have a feeling that she and Elizabeth Sobek were a little more than friends.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
All right.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
Harry knows how that feels.
He's too careful for that.
Oh.
But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus. By tapping them, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hikaru and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zenith?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hikaru.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that we have to like turn our back on the Snocked. This plan.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning. A touchy subject in those days. Because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs.
Because that would be the smart thing to do?
The keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested.
And I offered
It
her
was like
breakfast.
she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
All right, that's all the exposition dump.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tanakh. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tanakh survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
That was easy. You heavily drugged, or?
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation.
Too easy, I don't trust anything, yeah.
Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Oh, they just showing her my life in 2022?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
This evil-looking lady looks trustworthy.
I think it can be done.
Her data channel, how does she not hear this?
Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tanakh. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise.
Okay.
So
like a
go,
giant
do what you must.
witty?
I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Silence to the table.
Not if. When.
Yeah, never underestimate a stubborn redhead.
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
What are you, sir? A behemoth? Alright. No one ate any breakfast, we all just ignore this, right? Hard to have breakfast when all they're doing is talking the entire time. Alright, we have to fight these guys to get to the campfire. How was that not right into his head? There we go. Alright, what's the... Alright, force loader, let's tag that.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other units can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can...
Be fired for having them talk with their mouths full during the important stuff.
Understood.
Or at least have Aloy eat while Marianne Moss is rambling on. The storytelling in this one is definitely weaker than the first game. 100%. You Shellback? Oh yeah, Shellwalker, alright. Alright, these guys are rare, might as well kill this one. Okay, he's got his shield projector. Alright, campfire. The Zenith base is probably going to be the last. Let's save first. Gonna be that last part of the map with the last tall neck. Yeah, like right here. Now. Travel over there. And we have to have a funeral for Varl.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey,
Hey, Lightspeed.
can I get 1 damn minute
To mourn my friend.
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Katalo's right. We must fight.
All right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
We've got like 2 or
Not
3
to
main
mention
story
the
missions
Zeniths.
left.
What can
Like
we
30
even do?
something hours in.
Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So,
How's Dark Souls treating you? Yeah, they just ate breakfast. Or actually, no, they were gonna eat breakfast, but then they didn't end
After
up
we
eating
lost
breakfast.
contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
the Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Where's that guy's arm? Lost it to,
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
lost
Just
it in a
tell me
fight
why.
against one of the many
Am I gonna get to
antagonists.
Smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards.
We all are.
Good.
There's more villains in this than in Spider-Man
More than
3.
anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Is she pregnant with Varl's kid? Where's the fabricator? I think they don't look as goofy as the Zoomers in the Book of Boba Fett. When I went to go see the Batman with my friends, one of them was shitting all over Book of Boba Fett. I was like, let me guess, it was the Power Rangers that did it to you. And he's like, yes. Where's the... Okay, there it is. Alright, so I need a rollerback hammer tail. More cauldrons that I have to do? God. Yeah, he said there's like an hour and a half of good content from it that they could have used. But Disney being Disney, they had to Disneyfy it. Star Wars Resort with no windows. I think the biggest thing for me as a an issue with oh, we can upgrade weapon wise case that they were showing more info about Boba Fett, and they were taking away the mystery of him. That's not the one I currently have. All right, yeah, I won't worry about upgrading. Felt like you're watching Walker Texas Ranger type show. Yeah, it wasn't you know, the kind of western that I thought it would be. It would have been more along the lines of Boba Fett's origins, which were the man with no name from Sergio Leone's Dollars trilogy. Like even his color scheme is Boba Fett's color scheme is ripped off from Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Only way you can explain your feelings on is Walker Texas Ranger. I never watched Walker Texas Ranger, but it's kind of hokey, kind of western shit, right?
Over here, Aloy. Oh, I'm so cold. We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plainsong and further east to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Vala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Vala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy, but I tracked down the flower, gathered its seeds.
Gonna tie those flowers to our spear now? I still need to watch the second season of The Boys.
Roots rot in snow. Still the sea rises as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us.
Yup, she's pregnant. Called it.
I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini.
Fucking called it.
One day.
How long was this whole thing taking?
We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Lightspeed watch with the spoilers.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now,
Laughed at the Rancor being treated like a pit bull. No bad Rancors, only bad owners. Yeah.
Then I'll use it on a Sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
All right. Let's little Saverino there. All right, where are we headed? Oh, I just have to go inside here? By the time you beat Dark Souls, Elden Ring will be old news and it'll be Kirby. When does Kirby come out? Isn't Kirby coming out in like a week? Alright, so we are going to get to fly on a big bird.
Override installed. Now to find a Sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
Need $5 more for Kirby from Bing. My little Bing champ.
Okay, I need to find a Sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain.
Alright, be real Lightspeed. Every time you see this game, it's never actual combat. Well, gonna be plenty of combat coming up. Let me just scan a Sunwing.
Good. There are Sunwings up here. I'll have to approach them quietly.
All right. Will I be able to do it? This first one here. A lot of cutscenes and dialogue when I was mainlining it, yeah.
Got it.
All right, so I want to get the rare part. Knock that off. All right. I love how the one we just overrode isn't even trying to fight the others. And the other one there is not even awake. Do you guys know that Pelican in Spanish, Alcatraz? doesn't look like your kind of game, but a friend gifted you the first one on PC. The first one is much stronger than this one. It's kind of like an Ubisoft open world game, but combat's much more enjoyable. Alright, let's Aries. Alright. Maybe after you stack Death's Door and Hellblade.
This is it. I'm in the air.
Hold X to fly forward. Alright, we're gonna press X to Jason. You can do barrel rolls?
Whoa. Head rush. Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it.
Alright. Oh, okay, that's the tall neck that we saw, but we couldn't do anything with yet. Yeah, we're flying and not like the goofy floating of the enemies.
There's a tall neck. Need to get on top of its head. Know how to land this thing. Made it. Just got over it.
There we go. That was easy.
Okay, Tilda. I've overridden the tall neck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Tap to select the... Alright.
Whoa!
There we go. Oh, it just picks me up and flings me on its back? Graphics, yeah. It is definitely the most gorgeous looking game I've ever played. Maybe you do want to play this? But I haven't played Elden Ring. Well, that's the thing. Like, everybody's saying that Elden Ring looks so gorgeous, and I'm like, have you seen this?
There's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back. off the cell. Now onto the Grove. Pulse from Tolnek should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any horse I fly to. It'll be useful, even after I deal with Regala.
Oh wait, you can't get PS5s? What do you mean? Did you know they're called PS5s because only 5 people in the world have them? I've got one, Chris has one. Ray Narvaez has one.
All right, here we go.
Your area is especially awful. Well, I mean, you are in Florida, so you're not wrong. All the cool kids. Thanks, Kelly. I'd like to think I'm a cool kid.
Kara will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here it goes.
EMP, bitch.
Is that... It's Aloy!
She flies on the wings of the 10.
The tide has turned! Push through!
Is that Angela Bassett right there?
End of the line, Hakar. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala!
Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
Mortal
We'll see about
Kombat!
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
This fight is just beginning!
Very Dark Souls, huh, Lightspeed? I wish there was a lock on target. You bleed milk? Oh, that's gonna be Zoe in a couple months. But this actually controls well. Better than Fogs, that's for sure. Yeah, hide behind the explosive barrels. That's a good fucking idea.
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
That is left of your story!
Let's use sniper.
Are you here to play or fight?
Good old arrow fight, yeah. Graphics are a bit too good for you. I'm gonna need you to lower them.
Yeah, it is.
Take the honor! Live on as a memory!
4K, baby. Right, oh, 1080p for you guys, but how did I get attacked there?
If you offered your blood, I'd spit it to the full.
Oh, she's got the plasma on her sword. That's what it is. All right. Actually, can I use the rope caster against her? I don't think I can.
The Nora cried tears of salt when they should get you.
Apparently can't tie her down.
This is the girl that tribes kneel to.
That was going to show me cutting off her head.
Here I am again, on my knees before bootlicks and cowards. Go ahead, run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her by our rights. You must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right.
Yeah, cut her legs off.
But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die.
I've gone with heart all the way.
I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than
Aragana
anything
Renegade, yeah.
And I need people. A squad. That's willing to do whatever it takes.
I don't want your mercy.
It's not mercy. The battle I'm talking about will be charging into a nightmare.
A better death than this? Yes.
That's how Stella got her groove back.
My blood is yours. Your enemies are mine.
Meet us at our stronghold. in the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed guard?
You're not armed.
Need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
What's ruined?
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room. He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
The editor, no spine? That's just not who Aloy is, though.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regala's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regala gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Armor for the battle ahead. May it keep you safe.
Thank you.
Alright, it's probably going to be from Silence.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tanakh for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tanakh army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late. Tilda?
Alright.
I did it. Silence is on board. So head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Oh, this is the last mission.
Before I head back.
Well, let's see the outfit we just got. See what we can do to if we can upgrade it.
I heard you got some fresh ink. What'd you do?
Well, if we got one of the black boxes, we can give it to her.
Are you the only one listening to these voices?
Oh, no. The others who captured the Oseram Delver heard the voices from these ancient warriors too. They spread the word, and now a lot of soldiers are interested.
Good, we don't have to go through that shit again.
Hey, I have some more of the voices you're looking for.
Platinum win.
Sure I can manage them.
There's still a lot for me to do for that. Oh, so I can choose what to get. Help if I...
We will honor the voices here.
I hope you find what you want from these recordings.
The workbench. The workbench here, right? Once we get that, we'll be able to see what can upgrade to. Which piece I need to upgrade. If we finish this tonight, I mean, should I just spend Monday and Wednesday just working on cleanup for this, or I've got Mario Kart 8 coming tomorrow. Maybe we'll do Mario Kart tomorrow. What do you guys think? Work on cleaning up the open world or Mario Kart? Alright, what get a Switch so you can play Mario Kart 8 once? I won't worry about trading shit in with her. Want to get one to play Metroid Dread? Fusion was one of your favorite games. I've never played any of the 3D Metroids, and I've only played a bit of Metroid 1. I think it's easier to get a Switch nowadays. I remember it was like right when the pandemic started, it was a real pain in the ass to try to get one. It took me like 2 months. The points you got for buying the PS5, you can get a Switch OLED for about 100. You do through Chris's store or Best Buy? I had 20 bucks in gift certificates for Best Buy for rewards points. So Mario Kart was on sale this week for Mario Day, March 10th, Thursday. It was 40 bucks, and then so I ended up getting it for 20. Plus, I was able to buy Nintendo
Mr.
Online.
Know-it-all is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, Nintendo put a game on sale. But 1 week a year that it happens.
Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together.
Hey, yo. Like,
Go talk
you
to
know
Aaron.
Carrie Ann Moss was in this
Tell him I
Lightspeed?
said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
All right.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
All right. Avengers, assemble.
You flew? Kotalo told me. And took out Regala's machines?
Carrie Ann Moss from The Matrix.
You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors and a new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost.
Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
I need to wrap up a few things, but stay sharp.
I'll be ready when you call.
She got RGB lights on. She's got a shield. All of the Zeniths have a shield on them. That's why we needed Silence, because he has a weapon that can
Appears that we have some
penetrate it.
interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tanakh something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint.
Oh, I also wanted to give you this. For helping with the land gods. Plainsong is in your debt.
Thank you, Zoe.
You deserve much more for all you've done. May the land always bloom in your steps.
And yours? How'd it go with the chorus after we fixed the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head. But of course they had no choice but to take it as good news, even if it meant all their preaching about meekly accepting our doom was exposed as rot.
Still haven't seen The Matrix?
I found the
Lightspeed.
conversation to be highly enjoyable.
I'm glad. You deserve it. They're lucky that you never gave up on saving them. I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here.
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't punch Silence in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
Where do I need to go?
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them, but Silence and Tilda are here for a reason. Even Regala.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right.
I
I better get going.
Oh,
should
you know where
go.
to find me.
Oh wait, I don't. I just need to walk to the objective marker to assemble them. I thought I was just gonna have to talk to each person individually. All right.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
Actually, I'm gonna make a save here. Since we're basically doing the point of no return.
I'm gonna clean my gear later. I can do yours if you want.
How does that guy survive everything? Which guy? Errand? He kidnapped in the first game? Yeah, he's been put through a lot of shit. Where's the exit door? I guess I went to the one without the... Yep. Without the campfire right outside. You'd be like, hey, I have something to tell you.
I see you, champion. Sit.
Alright. Let's not override that one. Yeah, he gets his ribs broken in this early on. But I was really surprised they didn't kill him off. He has 5 menus. I think it's pretty much the same as PS4.
Oh no. I got enough trouble with Vitalo, always kicking my ass.
Who says I'm any good at it?
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It made Horizon Forbidden South. Oh my god.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. but also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. Are you with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
Let the guy with one arm kill his explosives, yeah. Alright. Go to the rendezvous point. We got a lot of skill points, so let's see what we can do with those. That. Less audible, okay. A sneaky little ninja. Let's see here. So the inventory is good. Did it give us something new? Oh, it's probably from doing the quest line for Zoe. Alright. Finish this game, gamers. Guess that will be the shortest distance. From Las Vegas. I'm assuming we're going to Catalina Island. Wonder if being up above the ground I can still like uncover the map once I get into the area that shaded, foggy, whatever you want to call it.
Holdouts. Some of them are still around, even though Regala's out of the picture. They built their camp under all this. What are they doing here?
Why are they freaking out?
I should have back.
I'm following the objective. Why is it saying I'm leaving the play area? I don't know why they're getting triggered by me being here, because it would make no sense for them to look up, see that there's a bird flying, and not notice that there's a tiny human on the back of it. Okay, I have to go around this mountain. Up, other rebel camps. I don't know if this is faster than running on the ground or not. It sure doesn't seem like it. Do I have other rideable mount? Okay. I'm just a bird like you. Leave me alone. Hey, hey, no shooting.
I should take a look at the leader's body before I go. Check them for tags.
Oh, I know exactly what part of California this is. Wind turbines up by Altamont. Along I-5. Alright, we're slowly but surely making progress here. At least it is opening up the map. The good part. Oh wait, there's no good part. It's funny talk coming from a Floridian. Who's got the bigger and better Disney? Not you. I mean, who's got more meth? Be a tie. Who has Hollywood?
Aloy, it's Vatalo. Thought this might interest you. 3 of our soldiers have gone missing in the Valley of the Fallen. The whole area's crawling with machines. There were reports of glowing lights off the coast. Marshal Vera should be at the valley's entrance. She might need your help.
Thanks. I'll look into it when I can.
We're gonna be fighting Ak, apparently.
There. Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base. Time to get off.
Oh, you're damaged? There you go. Holy fuck, this area is pretty. Not as pretty as chat, though. Yes, I'm aware that it's the end of the game.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
You're bringing the pregnant lady to a fight?
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
That tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others.
She's got all sorts of crazy technology. She's over 1,000 years old.
Shall we?
They went to a different planet and then came back after the Earth fucked up. After, people fucked up Earth.
There was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
Lance Reddick's got one of the
more
coolest
thing.
voices.
Open up the channel to beta. Audio only. Aloy, we're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right? As long as you hold up your end. We will. See you soon. Be careful. Let's go.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Aggressively right through that metal.
Well, I'll just leave it.
All right. These are acid boys. We have resources, so let's... And then do one of those.
Oh, look at that thing fizzing away.
Where are you going? We're not done with you yet.
I think we got him.
I think you're right.
So, the only missable achievement
Let's climb up to it.
is for scanning all the robots, and
Yeah.
so the Spectre is one of them, and then there's the Spectre Prime, which is also missable, and that's later in this mission. What are you? You're purple. All right.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I wish I had a glider.
Yeah, how's he gonna get across?
I'll find another way across.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight?
Could use acid
You
against
choose.
it.
They're pretty easy to kill, so you're using the right equipment.
Get the fumes in your eyes.
Did you say get the pubes in your eyes?
Hit it with plasma.
I don't have a plasma weapon, my guy.
That was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
The heavy weapon. Obviously would not be able to carry that. Where?
Tired yet?
Yep.
Bags are giving way.
Plants are
We're
weird.
through.
For adamantine vines. Not adamantium, I think that's...
We can take this one, Aloy. Keep moving.
Alright.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbird. But I guess
Ooh, a gap.
Yeah, dead one's handy enough.
Hope it's not a thigh gap, right, Lightspeed? Already two bit down bad.
Good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed. You know, instead of a whole world.
Oh, yeah. Good times.
There's a Spectre lurking here?
Oh,
Yep.
more Spectres. I'll attack when needed.
Not have your own acid bow, my guy? Yoink. Dude, we're trying to be stealthy here.
I think that's all of them. Here, at least. Let's push on.
Use acid and corrosion. Any good loot?
A little.
Alright, we got points, so let's... Yeah, last one here is for stealth. Yep.
Here, up this rock. We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
many specters do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure.
Hit it again. And now's a good time to hit it with class.
Got him.
Looks like the others have things under control.
Good way to farm XP, that's for sure.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Come on. Up the slab.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Like the gold shit from Death Stranding.
Alva and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on.
What is
A word?
that?
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
And now it can crank out machines to its heart's content.
Alright. That was a surprise.
Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
That's what they'll do in the third game.
Its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
Oh, that's one I can't even do anything with.
Big Rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
I guess not all the specters are fighting our machines.
Got it. Acids all over it.
There we go. Getting a shot. Yep, still working on the last mission. We're on the
Right, I think.
we're making our way to the base. We unveiled our sneak attack, which was having Beta use the 3D printer to
You can get to the launch tower
3D
through the
print a
hangar
bunch
up
of
ahead.
robots from
I'm
inside
heading
the
over to
base.
join you now. The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
By the blood of the ten!
That's the quick way to take it down.
Aloy, can you hit this thing with acid?
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
Oh yeah, and I don't know if you were here, but when we beat Angela Bassett, we spared her, and now she's fighting for us.
This way.
Thank you, Lens Flare, for getting in my eyes.
Whoa. Look at all this zenith space.
Yeah, and they were stupid enough to bring the pregnant lady into the battle.
Come on, let's go!
This way, demon! Ah!
Well, we did promise her a better death.
This is the death I was promised. Go!
And Regala returned peacefully to the cell. At least she died on her own terms. As her puppet.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Katalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
All right.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Eric!
Silence. Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
Those the Green Lantern dudes.
You can't hurt us.
They're the 1,000-year-old people from.
Face it. You're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
I went to
one moment more.
But I might just spare you.
some other
if you
planet,
give up
ruined it, then
Tilda.
came back to Earth.
I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No. Nothing. Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up!
I want one of those guns.
Are we supposed to be scared?
You done fucked up now. Holy shit. And imagine living for 1,000 years only to get fucking picked off like A rabbit
We
by
can't
a
let
giant
Gerard escape.
flying robot?
It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I fail to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, what? Die, Machine filth! Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network. Just do the best you can.
What are you? Literally nothing? Alright.
Okay.
Looks
now
cool.
better. Promising.
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
And you killed my friend, so you're about to get fucked.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
Ah, it's not the same as being.
Whoa! I can't let him catch me.
You think I can't hit you there?
Fire.
Felt that, didn't ya? I'm taking you down!
But all good things must come to an end.
Guys, totally got some Death Stranding vibes.
Come closer!
Not much of that. Gamer, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
Oh, are they gonna let Zoe kill him to get revenge for Baby Daddy? Oh, there's Zoe.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Now we're having fun, right?
She earned that one.
You okay? I will be. In time. Good. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're alright.
Just stand there over his body. What's she gonna do? Pee on him or something? Like, kick his balls? Torture him?
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have him.
Here, around here.
Aaron? Is everyone alright down there?
Fuck.
Mostly.
I thought there was gonna. Oh, okay, I see.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute.
Wait, why are
before
we
it
gonna
shut
kill
off.
Tilda?
I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
From Resident Evil 3?
Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay.
Looks like a crate.
I'm almost there.
Oh god, I feel like I need to get tetanus shot after playing this.
I'm coming, Beta.
Alright. Alright, made it.
That's it. End of the line. Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there.
Love that they still call her Beta and they're not just calling her like Betty or something.
The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here.
It's a machine of some kind.
Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison.
That's why you don't fuck with
Now
AI.
it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy.
Oh, rude.
But her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Alright. We got to scan it before we kill it.
I've heard that before.
That's pretty fucking dope.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
I do some damage. I better scan that thing first.
Alright, acid. Did it bop itself with that shit?
I can target its gold plate.
I can endure. You cannot.
Need to aim for another spot. Elemental ammo is making a dent in those gold plates.
Is gold just like supposed to be the best kind of armor available?
And stones against the lightning. Soon we will be all that is left of the human race.
Oh, alright.
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
There's still some creatures out in the open world I need to scan, apparently. That trophy.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith's shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything?
Walk away, that's what you're good at.
Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the turn.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You gonna stick around?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle.
Just gonna forgive the rebel traitors?
The ingenuity to solve any problem.
That is fucking phenomenal.
To overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Watch out, bird, you're gonna hit that sign. I'm just gonna let the end credits go. All right, so overall impressions after beating it. Definitely the most beautiful game I've ever played. Performances were great, as always. The writing was weak, and they were just shoving in so many antagonists. But, you know, like, Silence disappears for a long-ass time, Regala disappears for a long-ass time, the Zeniths disappear for a long-ass time. It's definitely weaker writing-wise. Combat is good. There's still some glitch. The biggest problem being the camera. I would love if they had a like a targeted focus kind of thing where you could lock onto enemies and roll around and keep the look on them rather than fighting with the camera as you roll away. The world is big, but not necessarily in a necessary way. I would still say this is at least a 9 out of 10. I'm not as in love with it as I was with the original, which was a Game of the Year for 2017. But we're early in 2022, so who knows if this would be the best Game of the Year, but it's also God of War Ragnarok, Ghostwire Tokyo, Kirby, who knows, other, you know, surprise games that pop out. Like, it would be cool if you could have some kind of control while flying here. Alright, let's skip here. Post-credit scene. Oh, no post-credits? Alright, let's make an end game save. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making the game. Let's make a game save. What are those things popping up for? Oh, is it because from the story I was, or the thing I was flying through the post credits? All right, that's kind of goofy. Sure. So total playtime. Let's see. 32.5 hours. Not too bad. Obviously, still tons to do with trophies. Look at the trophy list here. %55 on the way. They'll have to hit level 50. All right, probably easy to do once you're doing open world shit. All right, well, like everything. Well, that's probably just for plasma. I need to get a plasma weapon. Override some more. I'll fully upgrade 3 outfits. Upgraded every pouch type. It's nice that it gives you a breakdown of what you need to do. Alright, well, tons to do. But not too bad. Gonna be wrapped there for Horizon Forbidden West on the PS5. Thank you, YouTube, for watching. Catch you in the next series.